Nigeria's problems are deep-rooted. They stem from infrastructure decay to inflation to insecurity to lack of policy continuity to lack of education reform. All these problems cannot be fixed cannot be solved within a single fixed term. Major reforms, including industrialization, policy continuity, road reform, they can't be solved within a short period of time. What Nigeria needs is longevity. What Nigeria needs is stability of government, not a government that causes forced interruption. Our strong most of the major of the strong democracies in the world, France, United Nations, Germany, they do not practice a single fixed term. They practice long government. They practice a governance where there is review, where they review and renew programs. They don't cause forced interruption. Even the South Korea that is always being mentioned, when in the early development years in the year 1960, 1970, what they practice is a long, stable term, not a short term. Next, political will is dead. In a system where there is lack of re-election, there is no incentive to conform to hard reforms. In a single term presidency, there's no longevity, there's no long-term plans. They only focus on short-term small plans, and most of these plans are not enough to stable a nation like Nigeria. Our country is diverse. Our problems are deep-rooted. You cannot say that what we need is a single-term presidency. You can say that what we need is a short-term government. What we need is a government that allows for long political stability, strong political will, and you can only see that in a two-term presidential system. Next, political two-term presidency allows for accountability. I'm going to use an example of Donald Trump. In the first year when he was elected into presidency. The next election that happened, he was not re-elected into power. They elected somebody else, and when it was the next election, they didn't re-elect the other person because they felt that, Donald Trump outperformed that person, and they re-elected him. This is the power of accountability. This is the height of democracy in power. You cannot see this in a two-term system. You can't see this in a single-term system. In a two-term system, there's allowance for accountability. There's allowance for if the leader performs well, he's re-elected. If he does not perform well, he's removed from governance. This is democracy at its peak, and you cannot find this in single-term presidency. Next, single-term presidency allows for recklessness. In a single-term presidency, during the final years, you will see that there's less accountability, there's risk of complacency, and there's prioritizing of personal needs in the final years. They feel like, there's short period of time. They will make sure that they embezzle the government. They make sure that they use all the money that they can get because they don't have an opportunity to come back into governance. Next, there's a lot of abandonment of project. Even in Nigeria as it stands, a two-term presidential system, we suffer from lots of abandoned projects whenever a government is put into power. Now tell me, when we have just only a single term, there will be lots of abandoned projects, and the only thing this will do to our economy is to decelerate our progress rather than accelerating it. Next, length is not the problem. Yes, length is not the problem. Nigeria's problem stems from deep corruption, lack of strong institutions, lack of policy continuity. Just imagine, every year Nigeria loses over billions of naira due to oil theft. Let me tell you this: it is a structural reform, not a tenure length issue. Nigeria's problem is not a tenure length issue. I say that we should instead of having constitutional experimentation, we should be accountable and enforce laws rather than all that. Next, time limitation. Time is too short in a single-term government. We can speak for other countries, but not Nigeria. We are big. We are diverse. We need strong policies. We need time, and what time does is that it gives room for long-term vision. It gives room for long policies. It gives room for policy continuity. All this we can't find in a single-term government. Next, all this can find in single-term government. I say that history is clear. Development is not a product of how long a tenure is, but how strong institutions function. We see this in the Asian tigers. We see discipline. We see strong institutions. They did not abandon their project. They continued it, and this brought about strong development and stability, and that's what Nigeria needs. Thank you.
All right. And so the tiebreaker round of this debate comes to a screeching halt. We're hoping that we will be able to determined between these two institutions.
I hope so, Femi, because if we run into another tie, oh God help us today.
And it does happen. It's happened before.
Oh, it has.
And if it does happen,
that was a brutal day.
If it does happen, we will go into an extemporaneous debate.
That's right. The topic is already prepared, by the way.
Yeah, extemporaneous debate that you did not prepare for, and you'll choose sides. You'll have a couple of minutes to get ready for that. Brilliant work on both sides. Really appreciate this. All I can say at this point, we await the judges' decision as to who won this debate. In a few minutes, we will share the results with you. We usually do not go back into diction coaching for the tiebreaker round, but probably there were one or two things that
Lord,
you noted.
Femi, we have to.
There was one that who wanted to kill me. I
heard authoritarianism.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Authority.
I think he was married. I wanted to kill me with it. Was it Mary or Authority?
No, he was married. The culprit. National. Oh Lord, have mercy. But you meant to say authoritarianism, okay? Not nationalism. I can't even recall what you said because it was a mouthful.
Yeah. What happens? Then rapid speech.
Also, bridges, not bridges.
But yeah.
You were struggling.
You heard that too.
I heard that. So it bridges the gap, okay? There are different bridges, okay? Bridges have been built, but don't say bridges because you have to. It's 2 syllables. Bridges. Bridge is, okay? Not bridges. All right? Also, let's leave it there. But I will say, take note of the corrections that I made earlier, both of you, okay? I know that I just made those corrections and it will take a while for them to settle in and for you to acclimatize, but take note of them.
And I know bad habits die hard, especially when you've gotten used to the wrong thing for so long. It takes a while. You have to hear the right thing over and over again. But you started early and went back to
tenure.
Tenure.
I winced when she said tenure. I said, oh, Jesus.
Oluwa. Okay. Brilliant. Well, we're waiting for the green light. Green light from the judges. Chief Judge, could you indicate if the decision is final?
It does appear.
Could you drop a comment in the judges group?
It's all green, yes.
It's all green?
Yes.
All right. Time now for the decision. Chief Judge Chike scores this tiebreaker round 10-9. Judge Ama scores it 10-9. And Judge Ufoma scores it 10-8.5. It is a total of 30 points to 26.5 for your winner. By unanimous decision. Congratulations to you. Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Well done to you, Mary. Well done to you, Oluwajamiloju. You've managed to win this. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations.
After such a hard-fought match, well done. Well done. Well done to you, ladies. We hope to see you again in the next season. I was terribly impressed, sorely impressed by you. Your command of the topic, was so convincing that I thought it was going to be another tie. So I'm proud of you for holding it.
I too did.
I thought it was going to be another tie.
Mm-hmm. However, I think what I could consider the problem was over elaboration. And I can understand that you want to develop your point, but you spent a lot of time developing those points. I'm sure you did not exhaust the points you wanted to make, right? You didn't quite. So, you're a brilliant debater. Both of you are. It breaks my heart that this is it. At the same time, I got to give credit to your opponents for what they did. Mm-hmm. They managed to push in as many points as they could in that place. So again, were you the worst set of debaters during the day? Not necessarily. It was just down to, a thing or two. And you pay attention to some of those things too. And I kind of feel that I also noticed that over elaboration, even in the earlier debate, which probably was why you didn't go over, because there were times when I felt you were going to win it. You were really going to win it. Do you understand? But the lessons, please take them to heart. It was close, it was tight, but somebody had to win it. Well done. Well done to you, Miracle, and to you, Priscilla. You've done your part. Lagos, this first debate is over. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll prepare for the second debate of the day and to determine who will go up against Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos, in the round of 16.
We do hope that Brain Builders International College can enter the competition again in the next season, because I would love to hear from you another time.
Most certainly.
That's how impressed I am.
Yes, and the part that breaks my heart is both Priscilla and, of course, Miracle are in their final year. Of course, Olushola Aisha Kemisola, who is part of the team, is currently in SS2, and probably she will lead a new generation in the coming season.
Hopefully.
But well done. You guys have honored this stage, and this stage is better for it. Well done. You've left your mark. Okay? Well done. It's okay for it to hurt, but, take heart. You left unbowed. Okay? The tiebreaker could have gone anyway. It's like penalties in football. It can go either way. All right? Well done. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, debate number 2 for the day.
On Tuesday, the stage comes alive again with intellect, passion, and power as 4 schools go head-to-head in battles that could reshape perspectives. At